Yeah, good morning, Amber. Have a major development in a story that we first brought you here at the desk on Monday. A burglar taken into custody after breaking into a home in the Pico Robertson area when the family was still home. LAPD now says that burglar may be responsible for 25 burglaries in the city of LA. This is the video from Monday morning. This is a home near Rexford and Cascio in the Pico Robertson area. You see a large LAPD response here. It's because they say they got a 911 call from the homeowner in this home who said he heard a very loud noise at his sliding glass door, checked his home security cameras, and saw a man entering his home. Well, that terrified homeowner gathered his family together in a bedroom, locked the door, and called 911. Now, when LAPD arrived, they say they did see an open door at this residence, and they saw a man wearing a black hoodie and black pants take off running into the neighborhood. Well, LAPD officers say they went after him, lost him in the darkness. They set up a perimeter and called for tactical teams to come search property by property. They say they eventually found that man several blocks away and took him into custody. He's now been identified as 22-year-old Kevin Diaz of Los Angeles, and detectives think he may belong to a South American theft ring. They say he may have participated in as many as 25 burglaries throughout the city of Los Angeles, 14 in the Valley alone. He is now being booked on multiple charges of first-degree burglary with a bail set at $50,000. Now, is there something you want to tell us here at the desk? Text it to us directly by using the number you see on your screen, 818-221-2222. You can send us information about a story you want us to check into or share pictures or video. Use that number. It'll come right to me or a member of our desk team. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you. Sorry. Hi. Hi. Yes. Okay. 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 Uh-huh. Okay. So we could, I mean, those days could be okay. Let yeah. Yeah, I will look and check. Okay. Right. 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 Okay. Yes. Yep. We will. Okay. All right, thanks, bye. Oh. Okay, hello everyone. Ooh, good first news story. That burglary that we had on Monday in the Pico Robertson area, turns out that burglar is wanted for 25 burglaries, 14 in the Valley alone. That's pretty cool. They got this guy. This is a serial burglar for sure. Why? Here we go. I cannot believe his bail is only $50,000, guys. That's crazy. This guy's name is Diaz. Let's see. Kevin Diaz. He's 22, right? No. That's weird. Where's this guy? Oh, here he is, this guy. This is probably him. When was his arrest? Yeah, 5. Yeah, that's it. Time booked. Housing location. Yeah, he's. See, this says total bail 0. That doesn't mean he doesn't have any bail. It means it wasn't granted. That could be not updated. Okay, well, that's interesting.
President Trump insists his administration is close to an agreement with Iran, though he hasn't given a deadline.
We've had very good talks over the last 24 hours, and it's very possible that we're making it.
While the White House has not officially commented, Axios reports the deal centers on a one-page memorandum to end the war and then start more detailed negotiations on key issues, including a moratorium on Iran's nuclear agreement, the lifting of U.S. sanctions, and both sides ending restrictions in the Strait of Hormuz. Iran's president said he recently met with the new supreme leader as the regime considers the latest U.S. proposal. This morning, Saudi Arabia's state-owned television channel says that a breakthrough selected to go
What?
control over vital shipping lanes in the strait.
And a news conference about handling for the handicapped that can't get around barricades.
A global shipping intelligence firm reports Iran has launched a new authority to approve ship movement and collect tolls. Those lanes have been free and open to commerce before the war began. Natalie Brand, CBS News, the White House.
Oh.
The MV Hondias is sailing closer to Spain's Canary Islands following the hantavirus outbreak that killed 3 passengers on board. The body of one of the deceased is still on the ship.
I want to be unequivocal here.
Where is?
This is not the start of a COVID pandemic. This is an outbreak that we see on a ship.
On Thursday, officials with the World Health Organization confirmed 5 of 8 people sickened on the ship were infected with the Andes strain of the virus.
In previous outbreaks, there has been
Okay.
instances of transmission, mainly among close contacts.
Several states are now monitoring former passengers, including one from Virginia.
Yeah, Lady Di. Apparently, this burglar. I mean, you know, it's funny. I've tried to nail down with police like the difference between a burglary, a hot prowl, and a home invasion. I mean, I always, for the longest time, like for 20 years, I just thought burglary is when someone breaks into a property and there are no humans present, right? That's what I always thought. That's the journalism definition of a burglary, where someone breaks into a property, steals stuff, and leaves, but there's no human interaction. A hot prowl is, well, I guess the difference is, let's go to home invasion next. Home invasion is when someone breaks into a home when people are present and then takes things from the people or from the property while the victims are present in the home or the property, right? That's a home invasion. A hot prowl is kind of this thing in the middle, like the way it's explained to me by the LAPD. It's when there's a potential trespasser or burglary suspect on the property trying to break into a home that may or may not be aware that there are people home. So it's not like the intent was not to commit a home invasion. The intent was to break into an empty home, but the burglar was unaware that someone was home. So they sort of classify that as something called a hot prowl. But once that suspect enters the home, I guess if they don't make contact with the humans inside, then it's still a hot prowl burglary. But if they do make contact with the humans inside and threaten them with physical violence or steal stuff from them, then I guess it's classed as a home invasion. It's all very like, some of those details are difficult to suss out. Like sometimes LAPD is not even sure at the time of the incident whether or not the suspect made contact with the humans inside this home, the victims, right? Like in this particular case, the story, I guess technically it may not be a home invasion because the victims saw the suspect on security camera breaking in, and the victims went into a bedroom and locked themselves in, and then the suspect was like walking around the home, but apparently never actually made contact with those victims or threatened them or spoke to them. So it's not entirely classed as a home invasion, although to me, I mean, like in a common sense sort of way, to me that sure feels like a home invasion, you know? But I guess in a more of a criminal law type sense, I guess I would have to find out from an attorney, like, is the intent, when they charge someone with home invasion, I wonder if the intent is that, you know, that you have to go and your intent was to like rob the victim directly or commit violence against the victim and restrain them, and that's part of the intent. I don't know. I guess I would have to talk to a criminal attorney. So that's interesting in that case. All right, I've got to do deadly train versus ped. Let's see. I did that at 9, right? Let's see. Let's freshen that up. Oh, I forgot I have to do this. I should have written. Oh, this is. Nope, 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 nope. Wrong one, wrong one. This is it. I need to see if this thing is still closed. Metro rider alerts.
Good morning, Amy. You know what they say, there's no wrong way to play. And that's what I will say, is that we have gone around, we've met different animals, we've tried out different food, and we've seen a lot of the shows, because that's one of the greatest things, is the value when you come to the fair. You pay for admission, and then there's so many things you can see and do, like take in the Bob Baker Marionette Theater. Now, Daisy is one of the puppeteers, and this is Mama Goat, right? Yeah, Mama Goat. So tell me, you were saying that you actually got interested in puppeteering when you went to a show when you were a kid, right?
Yeah, I grew up across the street from the old theater in Los Angeles and downtown LA actually, and it's been in my family for quite some time, many generations. My aunt worked there, my sister worked there, and now here I am.
And is that kind of the hope that people come, maybe young people, and they see this and they go, maybe I want to learn that, maybe I want to try it out?
Exactly. I mean, the theater has been around for so long. Many generations have come watch shows and brought their kids and their kids and so on, and that's what we hope to do, is just keep the tradition and the generations coming to watch our shows.
Now, since you say you're have you come to the fair a lot? Not just as a performer, but just as a guest?
Yeah, definitely. I remember growing up coming and riding the rides, always being scared of the little dark rides, right? That's definitely good. Feels good to be back.
So tell me what it's like. Now, have you been performing at the fair before? Or is I feel like I don't remember seeing you guys before the fair.
We were here actually last summer doing some pop-up shows as well. We're here the entire run of the fair this time. Last time it was just a couple of days, but we're here the entire run.
I'm guessing that people like it so much that that's why they were like, we need to have you here the whole time.
Exactly, exactly.
Okay, so because you are an expert both with puppeteering and with being an LA County person, what would you say to people if they're planning their trip? How would they plan out their day? 'Cause that's the thing.
definitely come watch a puppet show. That's gonna be the best thing. But also staying hydrated and just having fun, really. I mean,
And after you see Mama Goat, then go see the other goats.
exactly. Yeah.
Has Mama Goat made it over to the petting zoo?
Not yet. I think she's going there after this.
Okay, I will say, some of those goats were chewing a little bit, so be
Good to
careful.
know. Good to
Be
know.
careful, Mama.
Yeah, she will.
So we're
No.
as we said, the fair grounds open in about an hour, 11 a.m., and then it's going to be 11 to 11, Thursdays through Sundays through the month of May. Also Memorial Day, they'll be here. And yeah, so much to see and do. Amy, I don't know how many times you've come to the fair. I just, like, it's one of my favorite things ever. Like, even without my kid, like, I just love everything that there seems to be doing.
Is it her phone number? No. Ugh. Did we? Hey, do we have a new password for our desk X account so that I could use TweetDeck or whatever? Will you top line it to me? Thanks. All right, thanks, bye. Oh, something told me this.
Oh, that's why. Well, this very commercial retail. They just have to be set for half off.
I guess it's right there.
They call them the friendly skies. But if you've traveled lately, it's just a lot of noise. From security to the gate, the signs telling you where to go and what to do. But at the Ontario International Airport, they're trying to give you something more fun. At least to read.
I think it's fun because then if you here for a long time and you got something to do.
Maria Elena Rosa stumbled on the short story dispensary in Terminal 2, where you just push a button and out pops a printed parable.
Bolas de cerámica.
She gave the Spanish option, but this dispenser also has stories in English and a children's choice, something for every traveler. And it's free.
It's been super popular with passengers.
Steve Lambert is the spokesperson for the airport. He says they purchased 2 short story dispensaries, one for each terminal, hoping to help those traveling escape the noise.
We want people to come here because they want to enjoy their travel experience. And anything we can do to make that happen is just super important.
The short story dispenser is actually a product of French publishing house Short Edition. Since developing the chest full of chronicles a few years ago, they now have about 600 set up worldwide, half of which are in the U.S.
The owners were looking for a creative way to share all this content for free for the reader.
Kristen Leroy says they are growing in popularity, not only in airports, but schools, libraries, and the transportation sector, where people are happy to pick up something to read.
It's a great way to reach people's hearts and minds and not just their pocketbook.
I like the fact that it's random, like you don't know. It's like rolling the dice of literature.
Exactly. It's like those fortune cookies.
So businesses like the airport purchase the dispenser and pay for a subscription to access stories from writers all over the world. But Short Edition doesn't want you to just read stories. It wants you to help write them also.
And if they get selected, they'll be paid for their work. That's the other win-win advantage for writers.
Although a lot of this process is digital, what you read is printed, encouraging you to ditch the phone, the laptop, and get back to paper, if only for a minute.
I like the print for sure.
And hopefully find a little peace in the print, thanks to a tale that travels. Joy Benedict, CBS LA.
Wait. Oh. Jeez, how far down did I go here? There it is. Okay.
This is CBS LA Mornings.
Okay. Yeah, Amber, trains are still disrupted. Yeah, good morning, Amber. A major intersection is closed in Highland Park and train service is stopped after a tragic collision between a southbound A-line train and a man in his 60s. That man died at the scene. But this was video of SkyCal overhead this intersection as LA City firefighters tried heroic efforts to save that man's life minutes after he was struck by that A-line train you see there. This was a southbound train. The A-line heads from Pomona to Long Beach, and it was just after 7:15 this morning that for some reason that man in his 60s crossed the train tracks right as the train was coming. He was struck. He had extremely severe head trauma. You can see the passengers on this train. They were ordered to get off the train. There were no injuries. Metro says they are now busing them to their next destination. And the A-line tracks are still closed. There is now bus service between South Pasadena and the Highland Park stations due to this collision investigation. You can see that's Avenue 60 and Figueroa where this crash happened. Avenue 60 closed in both directions and likely will be for some time as the LA medical examiner has to come and take that body away to the coroner's office for identification. And then, of course, Metro and LAPD will be doing a full investigation into how and why that pedestrian was on the tracks this morning. That's it here from the desk. I'll send it back to you.
says he launched his mayoral campaign out of necessity.
I would say I want to have this job. I'd say I feel like I have to have this job because the city's broken right now.
Miller's foray into politics comes after an impressive career in the private sector. In his late 20s, Miller founded an educational technology firm.
I started a company called Cornerstone. The goal is simple: use technology to expand access to education. I was CEO from day one, through the IPO, through ultimately the multi-billion-dollar sale of the business. We grew that business as a local company to 3,000 employees in 25 countries.
After the sale of his company, Miller would go on to lead several nonprofits, including Better Angels, its mission to help end the homeless crisis.
We've been building affordable housing at one-third the cost in one-third of the time of what the city is doing.
On the Palisades fire disaster, Miller says city leadership failed.
During the fire, I would have been front and center in the fire. I would have been there. I would have been in the fire zone. I would have been working, coordinating right from the front line.
Recent polls show Miller is gaining in-name recognition, but has a way to go if he wants to land in the November general election.
Make no mistake, this is a wide open race. Miller, who is already on television, advertising and what the newspapers are. Too many people cannot afford to live here. Small businesses are struggling.
Bottom line, Miller says LA needs change. He believes voters will reject the status quo.
If you don't know how to run things, if you don't know how to manage, you don't know how to operate, then the bigger the scale, the harder it is to do.
Miller says he understands that name recognition is a big issue for him, and he plans to campaign the old-fashioned way, meeting voters in their neighborhoods. Reporting from the newsroom, I'm Tom Wayne, CBS LA.
Well, students at Pinewood Avenue Elementary are about to compete at LA Live, and they invited us here to check out their booths. 5, 6, 8, 5, 6, 5. Nice to meet you. How's Yvonne Desarian has danced since she was 3? This year she joined her first team, Pinewood Avenue's Pandas.
It's like working like with my friends, and it's like getting closer to them, and I really like that.
And for the first time, she's competing.
Yeah, it's a kind of like really loving and it was just that sort of happen.
They competed against all of the schools in their district and they placed first, so they are advancing.
Barbara Vera leads up Conga Kids. The nonprofit brings arts and athletics to underserved communities. For 20 weeks, students like these at LA, Orange, and San Bernardino County schools got an hour of coaching on a variety of cultural dances. Then the dance-off started. 90,000 students have been competing in everything from hip-hop to Bollywood dancing. The Pandas are among the 200 still standing. Or salsa.
It's very sassy. I'm sassy.
That sweet giggle is the only hint of the shyness housemates teach us that dance is helping her overcome.
Didn't participate as much, and since we started dancing, it's something that has just blossomed inside her.
Nancy Lanu says all the dance team's members have had model attendance.
How much do you practice?
Every day. Music and dance and acting coaching. She's developed.
This is a major update, man.
And she's just a really amazing dancer and has
His
improved
family
every single day.
was
She says the same
part
thing about you. That you're an amazing dancer. Want to do that? Okay.
Lanu has been passing along her own dance tips.
When she was little, she grew up all of the dances on the day and
Conga Kids also provides intergenerational dance parties, school assemblies, and other music and sports opportunities. Their goal, to help students grow socially and emotionally. The Pandas have bonded.
my kids are really good dancers. They're amazing dancers.
Performing on a stage as big as LA Live's logo has everyone a little nervous.
Yeah,
sure my smile is as perfect as I can make it. For me, that means still wearing my retainer at night and routine whitening maintenance. This is Nuova Glow Glow Pro 20 LED
You're
tape
doing a
whitening
lot of
system.
paste.
It comes with a mouthpiece that can easily be charged by your iPhone, Android, or USB-C cord, a wiping pen, and an enamel boosting pen. It uses 20 LED technology, and the gel is FDA cleared and sensitivity free. This is great for me because I have very sensitive teeth, so a lot of whitening systems aren't worth the discomfort. And the treatments can be really expensive. With this, there are no appointments, no downtime, just clear teeth.
Oh, why did this happen? What?
Done while you scroll or relax, and it's
Why did this happen?
so no bulky batteries or complicated chargers.
I did the wrong
This
thing.
is ideal for lifestyle stains from coffee, tea, or wine, so you can still indulge without the worry. The system is designed as a professional inspired
Why is this offline?
to costly in-office treatments, giving you convenience, comfort, and confidence all from home. Right now, we're offering 81% off the teeth whitening system from Nuova Glow. That's over
That's
$200
weird.
in savings. Head to cvsdeals.com for this exclusive offer.
Oh, did I?
Mark, doing all right?
Are you? Who are you? What show are you anchoring?
I'm just coming in.
Oh, you're coming. I saw you doing the 10. I was like, wow. Or the 11, I mean. You're not doing the 11.
What's happening?
I haven't seen you for so long.
He was like, wait, is there a pursuit?
I was like, yeah, what's going on? It's like, did someone forget to tell me something? Like,
Yeah,
oh my
no.
goodness.
Just coming out to see you, Mark.
Oh, that's nice. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know, is Rachel doing the?
Oh yeah, it is Rachel. Open my ass.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. It comes out today. Sydney.
Oh no.
Yeah, I already sent my sister and my dad and George the digital copy.
Oh, yeah. Okay, fine. What? What? Oh,
Oh.
how about that?
Yeah. Okay.
Do we have it? Jesus, they're gonna make me do this.
Miami, Malibu Town, in 5, 4, 3.
Getting a gorgeous look outside. This is from our Malibu camera. Just the start of a beautiful stretch of weather. A little warm for some, but certainly going to be perfect in Malibu. And it is time for the community thank you for showcasing me. I do appreciate it. Let's move on, right, a little bit.
Okay.
The next one is the organization Step to Freedom, and they're really helping former inmates.
Yeah, so a first time a symposium was held at the Crenshaw Mall last week. And A Step to Freedom is a nonprofit organization. They've been around for 35 years, and they are looking to help the incarcerated person to transition back into mainstream life. But they need help. They need help. They need housing. They need food. They need jobs. They need other resources. And the CEO, Kenya Cruz, her father started the organization. He had been incarcerated. She said, you know what, the real battle that we face is the stigma that society has about incarcerated people, that they can't be reformed. We know that isn't the case, and Step to Freedom is a really important organization. If you know someone who would benefit from their resources, or if you want to support, please go to the Sentinel website or go to the Step to Freedom website. This is an organization worth supporting.
Yeah, I think so. Great to hear about that one. I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
Finally, a true immersive experience that really touches on mental health.
Yeah, okay. So True is one night, okay? It's only one night. It's on May 23rd at the Novo Theater. And it starts off with a block party. So if you're looking at the screen like, wait, people outside dancing or eating food, part of the experience is you will go early. You will be a part of the block party, dancing, food. Then all of those people will transition into the theater. You'll have this experience in the theater, and then from there you'll leave, and there will be a mental health resources available for everyone who attended the event. That will also be a part of this immersive experience. So that will connect with themes throughout the night. Because I haven't seen it, I can't share, all the little secrets. So I say it's really something worth going to, worth experiencing, and go onto the Central website and to the True website to find out how to get tickets and attend.
All right, Brandy, thank you so much. And for all the information on these stories and so much more, check out this week's edition of the Los Angeles Sentinel. Scan that QR code right there on your screen for all the details. And you can also sign up for a free electronic copy of their weekly newspaper. Amber, take it away.
Am I being tasked with doing that story? I've turned on the coochie mix. Left it running home. Left it all night. Turn on the coochie mix. The coochie
The Coochie Mix by Pyrex is an advanced automated cooking system designed to streamline high-volume food production while delivering consistent, high-quality results.
I'm sorry, the what? Also,
The Coochie Mix by Pyrex is an advanced automated cooking system designed to streamline high-volume food production while delivering consistent, high-quality results. Ideal for healthcare, central production, and food service
I'm not. Maybe if I can't say.
Oh, shucks, I'm nobody. I'm nobody. I'm just a peon. But he likes to be in the kitchen. Everybody listens to Amy. Everybody listens to Amy.
Oh, okay.
All right, are we gonna listen to peace on the road? Or say hi to Sarah. She'll know you. Okay. Come on, bro. Yes, I don't see them. Yeah, yeah. Nice to see you. Love you. Not Amy, I wish it was Amy.
I was about to be like, Rachel,
Rachel, you gotta go.
sweetheart, you have a job. Either come on over,
Come on over.
or I'm gonna hide your phone for you.
Oh, yes, girl. That would be really playing with my mind, okay? You know it stressed me out last night.
I believe it.
I literally was bothering my mother. I couldn't sleep very well. I said, where could it be? Who's going through my messages? Who's reading all my nasty text messages? Okay. What do you for Mother's Day? Are the boys gonna do something special with you?
We were looking into December
Yes. Mother-in-law? With the mother-in-law, okay. And
sister-in-law and her kids are coming into town too.
and where are they coming from?
Henderson.
Nevada.
Yep.
Do you like them?
I get along with them, yeah.
Good.
Mother, they're awesome.
Oh my God, okay.
That way we can go
Love.
early in the morning, get as much done as we want.
Now, is she
2
actually
hours.
gonna write it or no?
Oh, yeah, she'll write.
Okay.
She loves her.
Okay. It's nice that you all get along. Love it.
Sometimes I just smile.
That's right. It's your mother-in-law.
Mhm.
Thanks, Sam. I'm glad you guys are gonna be celebrating. That's cool.
Very nice.
Oh.
Everything will be explained to you.
Uh,
Turbo's one of a kind.
Yeah. But yeah, his mother,
Love. And we're clear. And we're clear. All right. Let's do Did Heidi get a mic check for you?